Vanakkam. It's really a pleasure for me to be here today for the opening of the cardiology unit with ICU care at the Mullitivu District Hospital. We've heard already how many people we have to thank for this, and I'm sure there's many people that I'm going to miss when I go through my comments, but regional director, doctors, everybody who's here today, you're all an important part of this and making it a success going forward. But first, maybe I'll just say a few words about Mr. Sutil Kumaran. I haven't had a chance to meet him in person yet. We keep missing each other, but I was moved very much by the song that he composed in so many different languages, official languages, unofficial languages of Canada, and what he has managed to accomplish by pulling together so many resources from across Canada for not one today, but in fact 3 just at this hospital, significant donations which will make a practical difference to the lives of people in Mullitivu and in the district, and frankly in Northern Province as a whole. It's truly inspiring, and I just wanted to express my congratulations to him. Of course, I also have to congratulate Dr. Lakshman and Dr. Guluparan for your significant contributions to this, and the reason you're here today. I have to mention Dr. Bratha and Dr. Brahma as well for the other donations, and I'm so delighted that I've had a chance to meet Dr. Aravindran and get a chance to see him as he starts on such an important task here in Mullitivu. This center and what this represents is such a great example of the strong bonds between Canadians and Sri Lankans and the contributions that the diaspora in Canada continues to make to the development of this country, and as we've seen specifically in Mullitivu district. Ensuring the health and well-being of all, especially the underprivileged and the vulnerable, is really necessary both for poverty eradication in the short term and economic growth in the long term. The cardiology unit, the dialysis center that we also visited today, both of which, by the way, are already being put to very good use, as I saw, as well as all of the other healthcare services provided in Sri Lanka, are helping to achieve this objective. This is my first visit to Mullitivu, but I've been looking forward to visiting for a long time. I have read about all of the challenges that this district had gone through. I hadn't realized that the tsunami had also affected Mullitivu. And even though it may be some years since the active conflict came to an end, I know that with the economic crisis that's come up recently in COVID, that's thrown a lot of progress back into previous challenges. So the fact that I can come here on such a positive occasion is really rewarding for me, and it's something I'll always remember. Since I started my time as High Commissioner, I've seen many Canadians with roots in Sri Lanka and many Sri Lankans who have family in Canada actively working together to give back and help this country prosper. And these efforts really align well with Canada's own international assistance policy and a long-standing partnership with so many actors in this country to support an inclusive, peaceful and prosperous Sri Lanka. We've contributed to the United Nations, we've contributed to the Red Cross and their humanitarian appeals to provide food and basic services to those in this country, including here in the north. And we're actively supporting economic empowerment efforts, including through projects to strengthen cooperatives and micro, small and medium-sized enterprises, notably those run by women, as well as funding activities to support demining in the north. In fact, I just had lunch today at Amachi. And there's a nice little plaque in front. I know that's a small example, but supporting women and business is a key thing that we want to do here as well. And we remain committed, and I can't stress this enough, to supporting meaningful reconciliation in Sri Lanka. We are in Canada a bilingual, binational, multi-ethnic, multilingual country, and we have been working closely, including with the Prime Minister, to help Sri Lanka implement its official languages policy. I'll conclude by saying I know how much goes into making development assistance projects a reality. In this case, it was not a government project. This is the people of Canada. I want to be clear about that. I'm very happy to be here representing the people of Canada. But the work that was done by them is so impressive, and I just want to underline that accomplishment is as meaningful as it can be. It's my hope that the strong connections between Canadians and Sri Lankans will continue to produce inspiring partnerships such as the one we're celebrating today. Thank you. Nandri.